Hi, I've just painted over one of my not so good watercolours again, Fabriano paper with some black acrylic diluted with some PVA glue. I just keep a dipping pot in a pill pot. I think that's what it is. And I'm going to take a leaf out of Charles Wolfe's abstract YouTube demo recently, using black and white in the sky for the clouds and so on, and modifying it with alizarin crimson and well, I'm going to use lemon yellow or cadmium yellow medium mixed with the alizarin crimson to make nice clouds, reflections. I'm not working from it, I'm just using his idea. He knows I threatened to do this, so he's quite happy about it. He's using my reflection watercolours to base his abstracts on. So we're great friends, and I value his advice. So have a look at his channel. I'll put a link to it on my YouTube upload, where I put my Facebook. So you can see he's only just started out as a YouTuber. But he's very good, very abstract, and it gives a really good delivery. So I've got two piles of palette, my stay wet palette. I've got two piles of white because I don't want to sully the nice one with the black greys. But I'm going to do a sort of sky. I'll use my 1.5-inch brush for this. So we've got plenty of black there on the. So let's just get some paint on there. And I'll use some of the alizarin crimson with the white and it's essentially yellow, red and black and white, of course. So we'll just get this colour good. I'll reverse it. I'll put the landscape on the other side. But so let's just get the sky going. I'll use a bit of medium in there. You can spray your paper to get it flowing a bit. Be one of my River Wandle scenes. Got a model of the sky now. Got plenty of white. Right, let's get in some bit on the horizon there. Nice on the Wandle. There we are. Good reflection down there. Thanks. The experiment with a very limited palette, but I don't usually do black in the sky unless it's mixed with blue. But we'll see what sort of tones we can get in here. Let's mix a bit of alizarin in with that now. little bit of yellow mixed in with that from the palette yellow, shall I say. A bit lighter on the horizon, because we want some light coming through. Is that nice looking like? Need more colour in this, in these trees coming down to the water's edge. Some shadow in there. Going for atmosphere with this. Does that show? Sort of shows. Put that going further up there. When that dries, I can drag over it with some lights. In the corner here. Now, want some light in there. Leave that to dry a little bit. I need to concentrate the dark a bit further up there. So these are trees on the other side of the river, but I don't want these to compete with the ones on the right. With that yellow and the black you can get lovely greens, but I want all this muted. Right, put that in the water, let's have a swig of my tea. Oh, that's looking alright. Right, I'll go back to my inch brush. I'll give it a dry. Right. Bear with me a second while I locate my hairdryer. Oops. Now we want to create some sort of ethereal light on there, so the yellow and the alizarin, loads of white, if there's a light coming from behind there we can just bring that through there. sort of an ethereal moon. And that's a bit dry, we can just sort of, oh that's a bit too much, let's take some of the paint off in there just. Give the light in the centre. I'm going to put the trees back there. More dark in there. Right. Coming on. We'll tell you what I think about it. This is a very exciting way of painting using a very minimum palette, but we've got a lot to resolve around here and my wire just running over. Right, let's get in some more black and this really grey. And the light coming through here. Just open it up a little bit. Nice little bit of orange about on my palette here. So let's just get that in. And put some greys back in there. You see, with this paper, and as it dries, dragging over the higher spots, it's it gives that pastel effect. Just get a bit of ethereal sort of light in here. Let's get that down there. I've never been down the river Wandle Night, so I'm making this up. But I just want to get these reflections coming through. Just open up a little bit. Probably a bit obvious there, so we'll take that down again a bit. I feel this is going to be one of those paintings that you can always fiddle around with. It's never finished. But I want some more dark on the top to frame this light, and I don't like that bit of yellow I put in there, so let's just take that out a little bit. Right, let's go back with the alizarin and the black, and just get some I know you look at this, and I'm doing it and you're cringing because I've altered what was something good. But no matter, we can always bring it back. Right, let's get this alizarin and white. Just drag over, catching nice light spots, but darker as you go away from the source of light. Now that's quite nice. Some of that there. Take that down a little bit there. That bit, a little bit down there. But the alizarin and black, just to get that in there. I didn't like that. Didn't quite well now. Shadow in this area, yeah. No green, because we wouldn't see green, not at this time of night that I'm trying to capture. Get that across there. Bit more of a contrast. And that bit there. Right, I've got loose hair. So I'll take some of the paint off my brush. This palette is working very well with the lovely kitchen paper underneath. Nice drag, give these reflections kind of more of the light there. Just break up that flat surface and just drag it down there. I want dark grey, but alizarin-y. Just catching this light here, let's just get that in there. Alright, well we're catching something here. Nice light now, just do it through here. Right, a bit more light on that sky now, I think, here and there, but then You can't see any detail because it doesn't exist. It's night time. Night on the Wandle. Night fishing on the Wandle. Which I've never done. If you're new to my channel, the Wandle is my local river. And to call it a river, it's hardly a raging torrent like the Mississippi or the Amazon. It's a Surrey chalk stream, but because it's close and it's all we've got, we love it. So the least I can do is to show it the honour and paint it. More alizarin in that, right there. I'm taking the excess moisture, that's excess paint off my brush. I don't want it to be solid. I'm trying to pastel it a little bit. Just giving those, I'm imagining all this. Sort of night clouds, the clouds above, but underneath catching the moony light. Does that look like a moon? No, I want it lemony. Oops. Not an awful lot I want to do to this. It's certainly different. It's very easy to sort of overdo this. It's a bit dark around the light. Just to enhance it a little bit. Okay, well let's put it in a mount and see what we've got. Oh, that probably won't. Oops. I don't know what mount I'll put it in a moment. The light coloured mount, I think. Don't look. No peeping. Okay, well there we are. It's just something a bit different. That has sort of strayed there a little bit, so that's the moon's more like a Halley's Comet now. So I'll just grey that out a little bit. Oh dear, where's that green come from? Oh no, we don't want that, do we? Must be a lizard, and my viridian's got mixed in with that. Okay, we'll let that go. Well, it's interesting. It's got some ethereal quality about it. It's very pastel-y because it's picking up the high spots in the paper. It's a lovely surface to paint on. It's not a good quality paint. Well, it is. It's good for what it is. £130 Fabriano. It's wonderful for wetting wet, but it's also wonderful to paint on with a coat of acrylic sealer, acrylic varnish. This PVA glue, by the way, it's woodworking adhesive. It's very inexpensive. You get a big pot of it for £8 in the UK. What's that? Quite a pound against the dollar. Well, a pound's dropped, isn't it? PVA bond, PVA glue, bit of water to make it flow easily. You can use it as a varnish, as a flow medium, as a lubricant for your paints. It's marvellous stuff. So I'm going to let that go. It's a bit different. Thanks, Charles, for the inspiration. Mine looks totally different to yours, which proves I haven't copied. It's just to pinch the idea. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.